Why aren't men approaching women seems to be a very, very important question nowadays. So many women are joining the train. It seems it's some kind of a pandemic. Is that serious? So why aren't men really approaching women? Let's listen to these three ladies, what they've got to say, and perhaps we may try to dissect the situation and come up with some ideas and my own reaction as to why men aren't approaching women nowadays. But it's fun, really. Let's just make it fun, because in sad times like this, what can you do but to make things fun? But I'd like to know your own perspective. After listening to these three ladies, I'll just give you what I think was the problem. But they are quite distinct, right? Sometimes you think it's very common, it's the same question. Every woman has got their own point of view why men aren't approaching them, because every lady's got their own way of dealing with men. So let's just listen to these and have a reaction on it.
Serious question for the guys. I have this
that's in your consciousness, and yeah.
Okay, this serious question for the guys. I have this conversation with my female friends, I think, like, I'm not even kidding, once a week. So I'm just curious what the real reasoning is behind it. But most of my girlfriends say that whenever they're out, they never get approached by guys, ever. And maybe like one girl in the friend group who does get approached, it's not like she's a total standout from the group. But for some reason, like a specific girl might just like get hit on a lot. I don't know. But not even in a biased way. I think that some of my friends are very, very beautiful. Like, actually, I'm not just saying that to be nice. So it makes me really curious as to why guys don't go up to them. Is it like, one, even if you see an attractive girl, like you're just hanging out with your friends, you don't really care? Two, you're just simply not attracted to her? Three, maybe you like think she's just like in a relationship, or like she's just super standoffish and like bitchy looking, or like in general, you just like don't want to deal with any type of rejection. Like, is it the guy's point of view, or is it just like the girls are putting out this weird vibe, or like just guys don't find them mature? I don't know. But most of my friends like want to meet guys in person, but then they go out and just like nothing really happens.
I understand where this lady is coming from. She likes hanging out with her girlfriends, right? Red flag number one. Most men will some will find it intimidating when you're walking with your girlfriends. Besides, some men may even have the courage to pull up there, but trust me, their friends are obstacles. He may see a girl that he likes in that group, he went up there, you go up there and talk to her, but her friend will be seeking for validation from her friends if they accept the guy or not, without her actually vetting the guy herself. So that's a huge problem too. Most girls don't really make decisions for themselves. They tend to, especially if they are in a group as such, it makes it a little bit difficult for men to approach. And nowadays, I'm telling you, most men are really scared of those girls group. Besides, most of the girls, another reason is most of the girls, they don't give that vibe of I'm available, or that feminine energy vibe where men will feel likely attracted to them. Because nowadays, to be honest, most girls nowadays are like, oh, I'm self-sufficient, and that has greatly impacted them. It's impacted their vibe to portray availability. So men usually just assume that perhaps the girl has got a boyfriend or is not interested. So the vibe you put out there is very important. Most girls, I would say, are gradually losing that ability to woo a man. Our parents, they used to have those abilities, but nowadays some women are losing that touch. Because to be honest, before a man approaches a girl, the girl usually is the one putting out the vibe out there, like, okay, yeah, I'm approachable, yeah, we can do this. Then the man, for some reason, feels it. it works. It's reciprocal, right? It's reciprocal. It goes both ways. But if you don't put out that vibe of well, I'm searching for something, I'm looking for, a man, then it won't happen. It won't happen. And believe me, some of these girls group nowadays, they've just gone wild. That's my personal take. That's my personal opinion. I'd like to know what you think about this. But ladies, word of advice: if you're out there, even with your friends, don't close the door on potential men if you're searching. Okay, the way you behave out there will determine how men will approach you. So make sure when you're out there, you give the availability vibe. You know what it means. I mean, you know how it goes. You are the ladies, you know how to do your thing. Okay, it's not like flirting about, but you know how to give the vibe. And trust me, a man who wants a girl will immediately get the vibe. Okay, so yeah, that's my personal thoughts on this whole why aren't guys approaching women. We just don't give out the feminine vibe, or the vibe to show that they are available. That feminine energy is very, very important. The availability energy is very important for men. So just note that. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one.